I want to tell you that we are remembering, of course, a rock legend, Meatloaf, passing away overnight. Tributes from fans and stars are pouring in for the Bat Out of Hell singer who gave the world one of the top-selling albums of all time. Chris Connolly joins us with his legacy. Good morning, Chris.
Hey, good morning, Cecilia. With a voice to be reckoned with every time it came out of a car speaker or stereo speakers, Meatloaf's mighty rock epics really put him on the map in the 1970s and beyond. His 1993 comeback album, Bat Out of Hell 2, led to his first #1 hit.
How I've always approached everything that I've ever done in my work is like it's a sporting event.
With family at his side, Meatloaf died on Thursday night. He was 74, and not to be forgotten by all who loved his music and that voice.
Meat prices have skyrocketed during the pandemic.
Almost double.
The higher prices for butcher shops like Daybreak Prime Meats and Deli in Delafield have translated to higher prices for customers as well.
Ribeye is my #1 seller. They were $28.99 and now they're $39.99.
Steak burgers up $2 a pound. Prime fillets up $13 a pound. Bill Perry says the worker shortage is partly to blame, as well as the weather.
With the heat, the animals aren't eating as much as they would with the cold.
Nationwide, a slab of bacon costs 28% more than it did before the pandemic. At Kettle Range Meat Company in Milwaukee, Mark Bierce, whose prices are up in pork and poultry, blames the large meat production companies.
There's 4 companies that own the majority of the meat production in the United States. Since that market consolidation has been happening during the last decade or two, prices have been steadily going up and profits for them have been steadily going up.
The White House addressed that problem earlier this month, calling out JBS, Tyson Foods, Cargill Meat Solutions Corporation, and National Beef Packing Company for price gouging.
Those companies have seen record or near record profits in the first half of this year. And that has coincided with a period where we've seen disproportionate increase in prices in those segments.
In too many industries, a handful of giant companies dominate the market. And too often, they use their power to squeeze out smaller competitors and stifle new entrepreneurs, making our economy less dynamic and giving themselves free rein to raise prices, reduce options for consumers, or exploit workers. The meat industry is a textbook example on the price side. 4 big corporations control more than half of the markets in beef, pork, and poultry. And the big companies are making massive profits. While their profits go up, the prices you see at the grocery stores go up commensurate. The prices farmers receive for the products they are bringing to market go down. This reflects the market being distorted by lack of competition. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Capitalism without competition isn't capitalism, it's exploitation. That's what we're seeing in meat and poultry and those industries now. Small, independent farmers and ranchers are being driven out of business, sometimes businesses that have been around for generations. Strengthening competition is good for all of us. Farmers and ranchers deserve a fair shake. American families facing high prices at grocery stores deserve a fair price to put food on the table. And we're going to fight for fair prices for American farmers, ranchers, and families. All 3